Hello and welcome to cloudy DILIJAN. It is a warm 16 degrees Celsius today, and we are right by UWC, which is a very well-known school in Europe. It's funded, I believe, from Europe. They have locations all over Europe. Again, my friend actually went to the UWC school in Italy. I'm sorry for the cars. But today I have a nice adventure for you. We are going to two separate monasteries. Both of them were built in the 13th century, so around 1207, 1247. So we're gonna go walk there right now. But I just wanted to show this because this is also a landmark in DILIJAN. So let's get going. Okay, so right now we are going to be heading to Monastery Jukhtakvank. It's actually called Jukhtakvank, but that's actually not the real name. That's just the name that locals have given to it, because it's actually two different churches. I actually have it written down here, what the names are, because one of them is very hard. One of them is St. Gregory, and the other is St. Astvatsatsin. Astvatsatsin. I'm sorry for the horrible pronunciation, but here's a sign, and we're gonna go head there now. So I'm sorry, I guess I have to show some attention to this completely deserving uazik, which I absolutely adore. And this little tiny house, it looks like a bar in the US, but it's not done yet. So I guess they're still in the process of building it. So I've tried as hard as I can to figure out what this bridge is. It, I think, is a railroad bridge that goes from here, through this little gorge, to Vanadzor, which is the third largest city in Armenia. There is 80,000 people there. So the cities here are not very big. They're quite small, actually. But I also have small things, so what am I supposed to say? I'm sorry I'm so short, otherwise I would record this better. I don't even know if you see what I'm looking at. Oh, they're running away. They don't like me. So we have this nice little gorgeous stream that runs through these people's properties. I'm actually really jealous of it. But it's way cleaner in the city. I guess in the actual city center, why is the camera getting closer to me? Okay, I'm gonna step back a bit. But it's way cleaner here. I think because we're already getting into national park territory, that it's getting cleaner. Come closer, get a look at the river. Uh-huh. Look, what a cute dog. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Bye-bye, cutie. One thing I noticed about Armenia is that it often seems like there's a lot of, like, I don't know how you would say in Russian, samostroy, я бы сказал. Where it's like people like don't really have plans. They just start building, and build the weirdest, absolute weirdest buildings you can think of everywhere. So it's like there's no like, it's not like in the US where you have like cookie cutter houses that all look the same. You have houses like this, which is in the middle of nowhere. I don't know why they're building such a big thing. And then you have houses like this behind us. Just like, I don't even know when this was built. Or you have this, which is just like out of bricks. So like, I have no idea what's happening here. Let's keep going. Cut. Okay, this is so incredibly funny to me. Okay, number one, there's someone chasing a cat off the balcony over there, but that's something different. This is so funny. So you see this house. It's more or less normal. It just goes down. And then you come over here. And you see that I can just walk on the freaking roof. Like I can just, seems like a nice day for a walk on the roof. And, well, who plans these things? I don't get it. I would like to bring your attention to this beautiful house, but the windows aren't real. If you see, the windows are flapping in the wind, where if they were real windows, they would not be flapping in the wind. But who am I to judge, huh? Okay, so I have no idea what this is. I have a feeling that this is like a hippodrome. I don't know how to say it in Kanyushna. It's like a horse barn, I have a feeling. Our Armenian translator through Yandex Translate is awful. It gives the funniest thing. It says at the bottom, it says do sports, essentially. But I'm assuming that that over there was the, like the barn. This is like where the person lives, and this is where people rode. And there's a horse over here. Come here. Come over here. Look at that beautiful horse. Actually, it's kind of depressing. It looks sort of sad. Stick it through the fence. Stick it through the fence. I hope you see the horse. And then that thing all the way over here, this was here 4 years ago. But that thing over there is completely new. I did not see that 4 years ago. And I don't like that they're building so close to the national park. It sort of annoys me. Cut. Cut. Let's go. I know you can barely hear it from here. See it from here, rather. But that white horse is so pretty. I love horses. Horse, horse, horse. I love horses so much, I'm gonna talk until my voice is hoarse. Ha ha ha. Okay, so if you look at this house, I mean, I would assume it's been here like 40, 50 years. And imagine living here. You have this beautiful view of the valley. In the summertime, all of these trees are green. Everything here is green with leaves. So you leave your house, you have these beautiful horses running around, you have this beautiful river, a little bridge, you have this construction site that definitely was not here 20 years ago. But it's beautiful. Who wouldn't want to live here? I mean, clean up a bit of the garbage. I mean, it happens. Get a bit closer. I mean, it's beautiful. Who would not want to live here? I sometimes like to call Armenia like heaven. Because you look around and everything is so beautiful. Compared to Siberia, I'm sorry, but we have only less forest. Okay, let's go. Super depressing that I probably can't go down there, but look at this nice little house. Oh. So it's a shame that I can't go down here, but look at this nice little house made of wood. What wood? I'm sorry, it's made out of stone. I'm an idiot. Please forgive me. So for people who don't know, that is a concrete pump. So in order to get concrete up buildings, you need a pump and you need a pipe. So you pump it through that red thing and it goes up. Ah. Okay, so I knew that there was a children's camp somewhere around here. It's not necessarily a children's camp. It says Sportivno-ozdravitelny lager. That means sport, like a sport health spa. I don't know how to translate health spa completely, but it's like so you get fresh air. It's a Soviet thing. You wouldn't understand. You Americans. I'm joking. There's probably a lot of people from Armenia watching. Let's come over here. I knew that there was one along the way. Here, I'll take the camera. It was abandoned, obviously, because there is no one around at all. I mean, we have this nice little building. Actually, there's a satellite dish there. Someone could definitely live there. But, yeah, we have all of this in this nice little valley. We're almost to the monastery. It looks like there was a pool there before, but the pool is obviously done for. Yeah. I knew I remembered seeing cows around here. So let's go say hi. Let's give them names. What would you name them? The orange one, Bob.
No.
What would you name him?
Maybe Susie?
Susie? Okay. But it's a boy. It has horns. What kind of boy? Oh, then why does he have cow? Okay, what would you name that one?
A little one.
Huh?
A little one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They won't attack us, right? Please don't kill me. I don't want to die today. You're so cute. Hello. I knew there were cows around here. And we only gave names to one of them. Did you guys ever notice that cows have completely triangle heads? Their heads are just like a triangle. Ты ветеринар, почему так?
Пожалуйста, не спрашивай.
Okay, fine, I won't ask. Oh, говняшки.
Это то, что нам необходимо.
Yes. Let's go! Okay, it is currently snack time. We have Sladenye, это что значит? What does that mean? Sweet openings with chocolate cream. We have waffle tubes. Give me my sweets! Ah! Bon appetit. Bon appetit. This is my camera woman.
Yeah, hi.
So I'm walking up this giant hill to get to the monastery and I'm dying. I got a lot fatter in the last 2 years. It is hard for me to climb up these hills, but it seems we're almost to the top. We're almost to the monastery. Now in the next portion of the video, in about 1 minute, probably, I will tell you a bit about the monasteries because I wrote it all down at home. Because I am a good vlogger, I always prepare. So yeah, let's keep going up. So we found sort of hidden catacomb or something. If anyone knows what this is, please tell us. Because we quite would like to know. She is washing her hands. Don't know why. Ты думаешь, вода чистая? She does not hear me one bit. So, I didn't think that cars are allowed up here, but I guess they are. It's some sort of oasis. No idea where they're going. By this stream. Look at this beautiful sky. I see the monastery from up here. So I guess we just followed the truck. Although where he's going with all that stuff, I have no idea. So, we finally made it to Jukhtakvank. They've been restored at some point, as you can see, because you see the metal here. Obviously, back in the 13th century, they most likely did not have the architectural ability to make one of these. Okay, so this church is Haghartsin. That one is St. Gregory. Now, if I got this wrong, please don't kill me. I've looked up many different sources. I looked on Armenian Wikipedia, Russian Wikipedia, English Wikipedia, and all of it give different sorts of answers. Now, this is Haghartsin. It was built by Haghartsin, the abbot of St. Petros. I'm assuming that is St. Peter. So there's actually an inscription somewhere around here. I don't know if I'll be able to find it. It says, in 1201, I, Haghartsin, abbot of St. Petros, build Haghartsin, this monastery, for my brother Shmavron, which is a very funny name, unfortunately. It sounds like Shmebulan from Gravity Falls, but I'm not making fun of Armenian culture. I just never heard even in Armenia that name. But anyway, Shmavron, I built this monastery for my brother Shmavron so that in one church they will do mass. So they will do mass for my brother. In one church for me, I'm assuming that one St. Gregor, and in both for my parents. So essentially he built this as a monument, obviously to Jesus Christ. That is obvious. And to his parents and to his brother. And himself, sort of. So let's go inside. Let's go inside. So as you can see, it is absolutely beautiful. Unfortunately, the dome collapsed because as I remember reading, there should be a dome there, which obviously isn't anymore. And you have a place to put your candles. Unfortunately, you're not allowed to walk on the altar, but you can see that there are more or less modern icons, like sacrifices, places for candles, and also this. As you can see here, you can tell this was restored because I'm assuming that during the restoration, they numbered every single block of the monastery so they knew sort of where it goes. So this is Saint Haghartsin. And for now, I think we're going to take a small break before we get to St. Gregor, and we're going to eat some pizza. Obviously not in the monastery, outside of the monastery, because this is a wonderful place for a picnic. Because right here, you have beautiful benches. By the way, I'm sorry if I got the years wrong, because the sources are very muggy in places, so I do the best I can for you guys. Let's go get some pizza. Możesz wykuczyć. Just, we're getting the food out right now. Food, 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 food. Pizza. Random. So this is St. Grigor. This is the smaller of the two churches. It's the older one. Now these stone crosses, I forgot what they're called, and my internet isn't working, but these are very important in Armenian culture, and these are supposedly excellent examples of these sort of stone crosses. You can see them in a lot of places, I believe in Goshavank, and probably in most monasteries they have them. But in my opinion, if I remember correctly, Goshavank, they definitely have them. Unless, here's another, and another, and let's go inside. Although almost nothing is visible, I'll turn on my flashlight. Oh my gosh, the echo. Oh, there's a carpet. Who would have guessed? I mean, this is definitely the more depressing of the two churches, I have to be honest with you. I don't know if you can see me at all. But here, there's no way to walk around. You know, I'm afraid to walk on the carpet. What if we're not supposed to? So, we'll record from over here. And as you can see, this one does not have a dome, unfortunately. It would be a shame if one of these rocks fell on my head right now and killed me. That would be depressing. Well, there's not really all that much to see in this one. But now we're going to go to Matosavank, which I'm not even really sure the direction we're supposed to go because I don't have internet. But I'm just going to go whichever way my heart tells me to, so let's go. Vykushi. So I'm not sure about what road we're supposed to take to Matosavank. But if I remember correctly, when I was here 4 years ago, this is the way we went. And there might be a little tiny river we have to cross. But apparently, if I remember correctly, it's not too bad. Oh my God. I'm so tired of going up hills. Why did I pick Armenia if I hate hills? I'm joking, I love Armenia. Please don't kick me out. I have no idea if we're going the right way. But we are just going up and up and up. And I'm gonna die soon of this. I'm gonna have a heart attack here. Or is doing selfies. Let me show you the road. So we go straight up. And we came from straight down. We're almost to the top and there's some very weird trees up there. Let's see if I can't get a bit closer. It looks like we're almost to the top though. I don't see how much more there can be. Look at those weird trees. What? We're at the top. Oh my God. I'm so close.
Say hi, Benny.
Hi. Look how creepy all of these trees are. I feel like I'm in Harry Potter or something, or like a witch's garden. I don't know. We're at the top of the mountain. I'm just about dead. I think we're almost there because I see some like some buildings, which means that we're on the right path, or not, and we'll run into someone who will take us back down the mountain. But I'm hopeful. Orga doesn't believe me at all, but I believe.
Let's go. Go.
Woo!
Go, go.
We're going back now. I took us the wrong way. I'm stupid. It happens. Happens to the best of us. At least going down is easier.
Always happens.
Nope. She's trying to tell me that I suck at maps, when actually I'm fairly good at finding my way around. It's just occasionally I have a mess up. Так, кстати, почему мы по этой дороге не ходили? Okay, we finally got back to the monasteries after walking another 30 minutes. And we're finally seemingly going to Matosavank. Thank God. And at least we're going down this time, so it's not as exhausting. Okay, so we finally found the correct road, which is good. So we're going ahead to Matosavank, finally. So we've been going for 4 hours or so already. And my knees are shaking. Okay, so this is a bit terrifying. Are we sure we believe... Мы уверены, что мы доверяем этому мосту?
Этому да.
Okay, this is terrifying. Oh my God! Holy fuck! Oh my God! I wish I knew what this said. I would give the man the honor he deserves, but I do not read Armenian, unfortunately. So this is Matosavank. It was built in either 1205 or 1247. It depends on what sources you looked at. I looked at English, Russian, which I can read by myself, and then I used Google Translate for Armenian. So either 1205 or 1247. It was dedicated to Saint Astvansansin. I'm sure I said it wrong, and I'm going to say the next part definitely wrong. Of Pagindzahank. I hope I said that okay. It was built under Haghartsin, the son of Ivan, when he pledged tribute to the Mongols. So he temporarily pledged tribute to the Mongols and sort of served under him. Now this church is a bit more interesting than the ones we're at because it has, number one, it's a bit like bigger. Has a giant cross. That cross used to be inside of the church. Let's go. Cross used to be inside of the church. And this one has a little porch. So you can sort of, it has like a little porch. So it's an entrance, a covered entrance, a portico in English. And then yes, this wall, I remember this. Let's go find the entrance. So the entrance is over there. Oops. Cut! No, don't cut. Let's go to the entrance. So this one is a lot more intricate than the one we looked at before. Again, I photographed that cross 4 years ago. It used to be inside the church. Let's go inside. So I'm assuming that this is like the portico. And then it said that there's book repositories and other stuff. But, you know, this, I mean, I can't really tell anything. So this is, there used to be a dome here. But this is, I guess, where they worship. The cross used to be, as far as I remember, sitting right here. They all have veniki. It's like little rooms, okay? Be careful. Over here. Oh, thank God I have a lens cap on. Oh no, they have a second cross. And I photographed this dome a long time ago. Look how pretty this dome is, right? And then this cross used to be in that room over there. I can't tell if it's made out of wood. It's very intricate. Like, how did they make this? People come here and they obviously light candles. And then you have these stone crosses that are very prominent in Armenian architecture. And then, I don't know how, I'm just gonna stop talking, but yes, you have these crosses that are prominent in Armenian architecture. If it matters, I'm not like a huge knowledge, I'm not super smart, knowledgeable about Armenian history or Armenian architecture. I just read what I can before I come and I tell you what I can. But there's very little information about Matosavank and Jukhtakvank. But in other words, I think that's it. Let's go look once from the outside. And then I can't really understand what these are. Because I almost want to say that they're like gravestones. Like that's sort of how they look, right? And I know that a lot of places they did bury the people who lived here. And then there's some sort of inscription. Maybe someone can tell me what it says. I certainly can't read it. Oh, and that too. Okay, but let's leave the church. The sanctity. The church. Make sure not to throw any trash down. Let's walk around. I'm sorry if I'm a bit sniffly. I'm very tired of walking. Oh, stupid hill. Oh. You know, it sort of reminds me of the Lord of the Rings, how the hobbits have their homes like in the hills in the Shire. Sort of reminds me of that. And then you have this little window here. You can see. Here, let's just stick it in. Just don't drop it. And then, do not climb on the altar. Don't worry, I wasn't planning on that. And then here's the dome we looked at, and the cross. Okay, well, that's it for today, guys. We walked about 16 kilometers. It's about 10 miles. We wasted about 1,700 calories, which is a good amount, especially because I ate like a whole pack of like these cookie things and like that whole pizza. And our elevation gain was around half a kilometer, so 1/3 of a mile. It's like 1,800 feet. But yeah, I'm tired. I'm gonna go wrap this vlog up, gonna go edit it, and hope that people like it, because I wasted I didn't waste my time, I put a lot of time into it, so thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys later.